is up and running this week. Here's Nick Webster, who's our referee tonight from North Otago. Nick Hogan and Richard Gordon, the assistants, and Jared Clark is tonight's TMO. So conditions are pretty good here in the capital. Osafa Omua.
About 10 seconds.
So week 4 of the Mitre 10 Cup about to get started. And Riley Hohepa goes with the short kick, and County's in there looking to dispute possession. They knocked it on, but the referee will play an advantage, and off it goes for one of these two free-ranging prop forwards, Alex Fido with the ball. Now Hawati Parapara feeds it on, and Wellington through Omua. Hawati Parapara, they've got a good strong back line too. And here is the skipper, Karifi, ranging wide. Snapped up by Proctor, Billy Proctor, that is. Matt Proctor still unavailable. As Furno, driven back right on the halfway line. Hauti Parapara again. Nice shift and a lovely offload. Wellington getting all the early running here as it's off to Patafilo. Now Harithi Parapara swings it away to Blackwell in midfield. Good continuity here. County's defence though holding up as Garden Basham slings it away for Umaga Jensen. Went to dribble it along the ground. And in the finish, tried to regain it, but didn't release. So Counties get a penalty.
It was really good passage of play, wasn't it, from the kickoff from Wellington. Really clean, clear ball, nice and crisp for Hauiti Paripara. But you just see there, you almost think Peter Umaga Jensen, they were getting and gaining yards, just need to keep that ball in hand. Just keep the pressure on.
Off defence is one thing they needed to step up with. Counties, they've certainly done that. That was 10 phases of pretty good rugby, as you mentioned, Kelly, but they were there and they put Umaga Jensen in two minds, really. Unsure whether to kick. And Auburn Ledger, well, he's a welcome addition back as well. Out of playing for the Bees last week, him over the ball, getting that penalty.
9, anybody here? Okay, 2.5, stay here, please. Yeah, the gap's good.
Joe Royal for Counties. Good solid charge by Iloa. Rarasia, an experienced player. Now fullback Andrew Callaway, taking a little bit of putting away. Wellington try to turn it over, and it's going to be a penalty.
Must roll. No, you can't be here, you've got to get out.
And it's against the skipper. Riley Hohepa in his debut season.
Well, I guess early on they forced him back in. You see Garden Bishop forcing the player to go back in, Counties, and well, we know Karifri is very good over the ball. But was told to release.
Well, they've absorbed all the early pressure here. Counties, now they find themselves in the Wellington 22 as Royal throws. Larasia goes high. Nice inward pass, but it didn't go to hand from Henwood. Snapped up again by Larasia. Now Talmatoni flicks it off to Henwood. And just 6 or 7 metres away from the line. Plenty of enthusiasm here, and Rarasia involved for the 3rd time. Henwood for about the 4th or 5th. As the ball comes back for Tomatone, looks like they're going to keep it tight, challenging the Wellington defence close to the line. Rarasia goes again. Tomatone gets in, gives it off to Bagshaw. Wellington just hanging on and no more here. Having a crack at the line was the skipper, Sam Henwood. Another go at the line.
Behind the line.
Still there, though. And a try has been scored. Looks like Sakati Nabu has reached over and scored the opening try of the game.
Well, superb start for Counties. They certainly threw all their big men around the ruck. We know the dynamic here and their big men.
Yeah, no, it's heavy. Yeah, heavy.
Nabu there, he had another run, and then the dive over the ruck, I think, in the end, goes right through the middle. And Wellington, well, they just couldn't stop it. Superb start. That's what they talked about, Counties, getting a good start, and they certainly done that.
And they didn't quite nail their set piece, did they? As you see, that conversion should be pretty mandatory, but they nailed that after the set piece when they got into their work just over the advantage line, and that's what they wanted. They wanted physicality to start this game. The communication all working together, and they had so many options as well, so many threats left and right of the ruck. A great start, Counties.
Garden Bishop with the restart, swirling around. Taken in by Hala. Tomatani lining up to kick this from inside his 22. Drifting in the breeze. Finally brought under control.
Stop here. Stop.
Oh, but almost got the arms free. Now it's with Foliaki. Rarasia, who's had a really strong start so far. Now Ledger gets it away. This is nice interchange. Royal was involved as well, and now Counties. And that pass was just fired a bit hard. And not brought under control, but again, Counties
so lost forward here, scrum.
Showing a lot of enthusiasm with the ball in hand.
Yeah, they are, just through the tackle, the offload, the skills. This one here is a beautiful offload. And just in here, I think just in two minds in the end, was going to pass, it wasn't, and then in there just threw it a little bit too hard. But yeah, dynamic with the ball in hand, aren't they?
Boys, get balance.
Well, Wellington last week against Canterbury in this area, they were very strong. Across this young front row, a lot of talk about how explosive they are with ball in hand and getting around the track, but they're doing their work at scrum time as well. And loose head prop, Xavier Numir on this side.
Crouch! Bind! Not heavy? Not heavy? Good get.
Good get, but
Yeah.
a little bit of lean there.
We're on a bind.
Yeah, come on.
Wellington, they just want a clean strike through here. So Haweti Parapara, halfback, straight into Safo Moore. Watch that ball get back to Te Ariki Ben Nicholas's feet, the number 8 for Wellington.
Haweti Parapara takes it out, and Wellington looking to use the ball wide through Proctor. Spun away from one. Haweti Parapara gets it away for Furno. Now the long pass for Karifi, standing wide. Well looked after, though, by Kurandrani. Now the ball is Kafatolu. Proctor swings it on the inside for Patafilo, the left winger. Now the short pass goes for James Blackwell.
No! White! No, thank you.
Haweti Parapara again. Away for Garden Bishop. Change of tactic this time, and he got away nicely.
Stay here.
As the pressure mounts just out from the 22. Blackwell goes hard again. Aoti Parapara. Proctor in at first receiver. Now Garden Bishop slings up wide and finds a bit of space too. Here is Karifi. Ran into a solid tackle from Henwood. Not sure whether any arms
This man here
involved.
playing it on the ground. 6, playing it on the ground.
And the penalty goes against Kafatolu.
Well, we've seen Wellington find a little bit of space on the outside, that missed pass, and that just shows Counties and their winger, Kurandrani especially, is coming up and in and trying to shut down that wide ball. And this here, well, the little kick out wide to Safa Omua. He's dangerous at ball hand, and with it, I guess, with the line speed, Ben, you've got to find ways either to get through or around them, and that's an option that Wellington have taken.
Get. So we agreed at the start. Down. Both teams
Great
down.
picture there of
Get
two
back.
sevens going at each other. Sam Henwood, Duplessis Clarifity. Great contact from their captain.
Royal throws. And the Counties line out working well as they lead by 7 points to 0 early in the game.
Stay.
Jonathan Tomatane gets it up nice and high. Good kick. And excellent following up too from winger Kurandrani. Omua back though. And Wellington have got plenty of players back. Umaga Jensen, classic hospital past that, but he managed to get out of it. And it'll be there for Haoti
There it is.
Parapara. As Garden Bishop drops back into the pocket. And then swings the boot.
Stop, watch. Stop.
Proctor dropping back. There's support from Garden Bishop.
Stay, stop.
Looking to find
Thank you.
some space, but not there. And just a game of force back at the moment. As Garden Bishop comes back again. And Wellington set it just on their own side of halfway. Haoti Parapara goes short past Hurson, but he knocked it on into the arms of Blackwell, and so it'll be a county scrum.
Oh, they should be pretty happy, Counties, just with their defence. That's obviously one thing they've been working on, staying connected.
Straight over in your hands.
And I tell you what, they had to make a good decision and come in and do the spot tackle on Umaga Jensen earlier on because they had numbers out
I
wide.
was happy it was pretty tidy. Let's have another look here, okay? Clear gap. Time.
Now James Blackwell just
Post.
limping slightly after that.
You see this here, Ben. Man, if that ball had got wide or missed Umaga Jensen, they had Royson and Ussel out wide.
No effect.
Well, there's a heap of rugby coming up on Sky over the next few days. Tomorrow evening, this is the curtain raiser to the Shield game, North Otago, Wairarapa Bush. And then the Shield Challenge from Manawatu against Otago, live at around 7:30. Then on Saturday, Mitre 10 Cup, Canterbury against Southland. That's the opening game. And that will be followed by Northland hosting Hawke's Bay in Whangarei. And the late game on Saturday, Waikato Auckland, the old traditional battle. And this time in Hamilton. Then we go to Sunday, North Harbour against Bay of Plenty is the 2 o'clock game. And the late game sees Taranaki at home in New Plymouth against Tasman. So that's the full round of matches.
Let's hold our balance, boys,
Starting
okay?
tonight,
Hold that set.
Thursday night, finishing up Sunday evening.
Let's go, man. Time's on.
Here we are. Take a hold here, boys.
Crouch. Bind. Okay, yep, so here, so we've got head on shoulder, and we need to be balanced, okay? We can't have all that weight going through the bind. Clear?
Oh, plenty of talk in their front row, trying to get that first one set for Counties ball. They've got a good attacking platform here. Nice Bit of blind side at the top of your screen there to work with if they want to go that way, but getting the scrum right is going to be key for them. Tim Metcher, here's their tight head prop. They have a big job here.
Bind.
Okay, and it goes from Tomatani.
Loose head, down.
So he's gone against the loose head, which is Numia.
Down, boys. Get down. Thank you.
Very good line out, best in the competition early in the piece. Taken down by the try scorer, Nabu. Short pass, and County's looking good as Ledger scoops it up. Now Tomatane gets it away for Rarasia. And the big Fijian, when he's dropped the ball and it went backwards.
Playing the ball on the ground.
And the penalty goes against Counties this time, against Sean Bagshaw.
Just a couple of loose carries there. Hulla, firstly, he came in from his the left wing, made a nice little break, just a little offload. And the next carry just loose, ball goes to ground. Yeah, well, Wellington are in there. Umaga Jensen rips it free.
So Omua throws. One by Furno. Umaga Jensen gets it away. Bit of space here for pace from Patafilo. Now Hurson with a bit of room to move. And the inside pass for Proctor was put down. Looking dangerous out wide.
Yeah, it's a lovely play from the line out. Firstly, that one there, then the behind ball, then another in behind ball. Yeah. And this is just pace, put the gas on, boom, see you later. Patafilo and Hoyson. Well, it looks like Umaga Jensen just had a little trip, did he?
There's Billy Proctor.
Oh, Billy Proctor.
Yeah, just the trip over that last tackle there that was made on Patafilo. Just lost his timing of the run, otherwise he was in.
Crouch. Bind.
Tomatani gets it in.
Use him. Stephen, stay on.
Off to Ledger. Good to see him back in this Counties lineup tonight. Tomatani. And the kick made by Hohepa. Well taken by Hurson. And the long pass drifting out. Finally snapped up by Vince Arsaw. Taken under control by Andrew Callaway. Broke away from several tackles. Tomatani goes again. Proctor waits. Swirling a wee bit. Did well. Referee happy with the tackle. Garden Basham slings it off to Blackwell. Karifi tries to make a kick. Furno tries to bring it under control. Went backwards. It's all over the place.
Cross forward here.
And in the end, it was knocked on by Counties. Everything being done at 100 miles an hour.
Just a little bit messy, wasn't it? Well, you see Kurandrani, he's coming for the big spot tackle again. And he missed the ball completely, missed the play up, but he's got back and recovered. He certainly is coming in. Try to get the hits on, but this here just messy. Yeah, Karifi, well, I suppose he's not a known kicker. That one there, messy.
Front row.
Another little offload. Blackwell, he'll be disappointed.
Let's go, boys, eh? Let's go.
Well, they get a good chance to attack now off the scrum. They're the 4-2 split off the back. Tell you what, their left winger for Wellington, Pepesana Patafilo, every time he's had the ball, he's been dangerous, making good decisions.
Haoti Parapara. Swirling scrum though. And it's been snapped up by Ben Nicholas. The referee was about to blow the whistle. Still there, and I think County's committing more players. Very nearly turned that over. So Wellington have it pretty much on the back foot though, as Omua ploughs on.
Four,
this
not
time
rolling.
the penalty goes against Viliomi Rarasia. Garden Bishop goes quickly and hits it hard and takes it down towards the 22.
This here now for Wellington, it's just about being patient down here, not throwing that 50-50 pass, just hanging on to the ball and building a bit of pressure. They are getting half breaks, finding a bit of space out wide.
That's not straight. Nothing like it.
Options. Scrum or line out. Scrum or line out, Sam. Sam, scrum or line out. Scrum. Let's go, boys. Here we are. Mark here. Come on.
20 minutes gone already in the game. The only try scored by Sekali Nabu for Counties Manukau, converted by Riley Hohepa.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Use it.
Here's the big winger, Kurandrani. And he's a big and powerful player, and he got his pass away, but it's been lost.
No
And
advantage.
that'll be a knock on. But good use of the big man, Kirisi Kurandrani. He's a handful for anybody.
He's got some power, hasn't he? Big thighs, big bump off.
Boys, here we are.
Love to see him in a bit of space.
Sam.
Actually gets a nice little offload here.
Sam. The last two line-outs, you've got your lifters going in front of the jumper when you're forming them all.
Sorry, hang on. Oh, okay, yeah,
On your throw,
yeah,
which is obstruction.
Yeah,
If that happens again, it'll be a penalty.
That's right. We've been coasting like this, that's fine, eh?
No, you can't be in front of the jumper.
No, that's sorry, your jumper's the back to them, that's fine, eh? Yeah, I'll just tell them to sort it out.
Very good.
Oh, yeah, very.
Very good.
Experienced campaigner Sam Henwood, just stepping the referee through his idea.
Looks like Joe Royal just struggling a wee bit there. Well, we had a look at the Mitre 10 Cup, Farah Palmer Cup also. Round one this weekend, and we kick off our coverage with Canterbury against Wellington midday in Christchurch, live on Sky Sport 1. Then on Saturday evening, Waikato at home to Auckland.
Keep working, boys.
So the women's competition underway this week.
Coming in.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Good solid scrum again from
We're up.
Counties Manukau. But the front rows come up, referee obliged to blow the whistle.
It's a really good scrum from Counties across that front row. The weight is coming on. It's all even. A whole 8 working hard together. And Joe Royal in the middle there is renowned as a very strong scrummager. There he is.
Okay.
Experienced player, plenty. Māori All Black. A job for Alex Fido, Asafo Mua. Now they just have to make sure their height is right and they're all working together.
Crouch!
They've got the options out there, as you can see. There's plenty of excitement in that back line.
Sit!
Then Nicholas just hesitated for a moment. Now he lays it back for Hawati Parapara. There is Fido. Now it's away to his fellow prop forward, Numia. Hawati Parapara away for Garden Bishop. Vince Assault. Good defence again. Counties don't look like missing a tackle at this stage. Now here's Umanga Jensen in a wee bit of space. Feeds it off to Ben Nicholas, the big number 8, and he's powerful too. And he crunches through a few tackles. Player left on the ground is Nabu, but he's up now. Hawati Parapara away for Garden Bishop, and Blackwell running hard onto the ball as per normal. Garden Bishop slings it off to Asso, breaks the first tackle, but he's well contained in the second. It's a loose pass, snapped up. Umanga Jensen. Not leaving too many gaps in this County's defence, certainly shored up from the previous 3 games. O'Mua takes it up. Hawati Parapara for Garden Bishop. Now Hurson looking for a bit of space and finding it. Off goes Wes Hurson. And he's gone sailing past everybody. And the little winger, who was so good in Super Rugby, scores his first try in the provincial season.
Well, Counties, they were holding their defensive line. They've been doing pretty well up till then. And Wes Hurson, well, he's come back from a slight hamstring strain. And this is the first run. That's power. But this is just about patience here. In behind, ball in 2 hands, and he uses his pace to get through the first hole. And ball in 2 hands again. And oh, well, see you later. That hamstring's well and fine.
That's a lovely runner, just putting the burners on. Ball in left and right hand, using the fend, and just a little dummy there in the show to go through. On that occasion there, the Wellington forwards really stepping up and removing those defenders and those players getting over the ball, just getting on that front foot.
Garden Bishop then looking to convert and does so. So both teams have scored a converted try in the first 25 minutes of the game, and it's 7-all.
Just while you take a step, okay? Two flat. Yep. And your winger.
They're doing a lot of off-the-ball checking.
Yeah, we'll have a look.
He's doing a lot. Not to me.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job, Sam Hinwood. His communication with the referee is good.
Yeah, well, he is a bit of time off here, but he is talking about the off-ball checking from the Wellington players.
The Asu is the man struggling here.
Time's off, yeah.
Well, there's plenty more rugby to talk about here. Now the Pacifica Challenge on Saturday. Samoa against the New Zealand Heartland team at Eden Park. Then Fiji Tonga. I'm thinking there'll be a good crowd at Eden Park. Live on Sky Sport 3, 4 o'clock.
Come on.
So the injured man is back in place, and Riley Hohepa gets the underway again. It's loose ball again.
Tackle! Stay.
As Ledger takes it to ground. Good charge by Joe Royal, and he got his pass away too. And here's a clean break, and in goes left winger Kalioni Hala. And it all came from poor kick reception from the kickoff. And so he picks up his 3rd try of the season, and County's back straight away.
Yeah, just straight from the kickoff. Well, that there, Taumatane, who does the dummy, and then the pop pass. And this guy, well, he's looked dangerous. Hala, ball in hand, speed. Every time he's had his chance, he's cracked it. But from the kickoff, disappointed Wellington will be.
No, what a lesson, isn't it? After you score points, what you've got to do with that ball, you've got to take it in, you've got to secure it and build pressure again. It's exactly what Wellington did not want. The pressure straight back on them. Right around Jonathan Taumatene with a lovely little bit of footwork. He just sent the Wellington defensive line out of sync, and then that lovely line from Hull up to go over to the sticks.
Oh dear, off the post from a handy position. So it remains 12 points to 7, 2 tries to 1. So both counties' wingers have scored 3 tries so far this season. Garden Basham goes down as far as the try scorer. And he's got it up high, and he's got it into touch safely. Omua throws, Furno drags it in. Garden Basham slings it on for Kafatolu. Oti Parapara, Umanga Jensen dribbling it along. Here come the speedsters, and getting him back and saving the day was Taumatane.
There's nice vision there from Wellington. No one in the back. Andrew Callaway was caught on this right side, the county's fullback. So Taumatane had to get back in number 9.
Major discussions about what may happen. Looks like Karifi goes in, and they're going to try and drive this. The counties have got the initial hit in nicely. Now Omua, as they lock it in near the back of the maul. Not really making a lot of progress as yet. And that might just about be it. No, they've just kept it rolling a bit longer. And they are going to get the penalty advantage here, as Umanga Jensen tried to get the offload in the tackle.
Collapsing.
And this may well be another line out close to the line. Let's see what Captain Duplessis Karifi comes up with.
6 white, collapsing.
Okay, once they go back to the start, does that use it once?
Yeah, I gave them once.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go, Black.
Omua taken in again by Furno, and again counties do well as they hit hard. Close to that touchline over there. Still in there, but it's pretty tight.
No advantage. Collapse ball here. Early contact.
And that's 2 collapses now, so got to be a little bit careful in this.
So intentionally collapsing. Early
Red
contact
zone.
here, okay? Be very careful in the zone.
Yeah.
Someone will have a rest.
Yeah.
Clear? Good here.
Well, they set that one up well. A little bit of deception at the front of the line out, and then Furno to go up. Just had Ben Nicholas maybe straight on the ball. That set counties in early, so you're right, they do it again, they'll be in trouble here. You look for Furno, number 4, he's the go-to man in this area.
This time Blackwell it is, who stretches up.
Good. 2, get out, 2!
Ball held in the back
He's straight through the middle.
Yeah, this will need to be freed up by Wellington, because if not, it'll be turnover. And the referee almost went for the whistle, then he did go for the whistle. So good effort by Counties. And striding away with the ball is Sean Bagshaw.
Well, they're giving Tim Meacher a bit of pats on the head as well. He must have gone through the middle. Big fella's doing the work up front.
Let's go, boys. Scrum, 2.
Well, they had gone to Furno. They needed to again. But Blackwell going up. Just that arms around there. It is Bagshaw, their number 1. You can see he's just come right around brilliantly.
Yep. Let's go, boys.
Good work from the loose head.
Last scrum was good, boys. Let's keep the stand today. Crouch! Bind!
Just over 7 minutes out from half-time.
Sit!
Counties have packed a good scrum so far, and this one's holding well too.
Use it!
Tomatane, away it goes for Ledger.
No, Black, no. Stay here.
He's looking to get a better angle for the kicker. And there's plenty of time for Hohepa. And he's got it away nicely, just out from the 22. Plenty of chat going on in there. In the end, it's Furno who delivers. And ball knocked on by Wellington.
This looks like communications happened a few times. Asafa Moore's standing out at the line ready to throw, and he's not too sure, asking what the call is. And you see there, well, Furno doesn't even get a lifter. He jumps by himself. Well, he's a big man, but I'm sure he needs a lifter.
A wee bit of doubt before the game was Josh Furno. Had to prove his fitness at the warm-ups, but he was able to do that.
Locks on. 9 minutes. Ready, go. On me.
Crouch! Yeah! Bind! Sit! Use it!
Scrum holding up well, and there's a big gap there for Tomatane. They have a bit of a run. Trying to get over the ball was Kafatolu, and they did.
Playing it on the ground. White.
I see
White
Ben,
playing on the ground.
the little halfback, has been signed by the Hurricanes. It's been pretty impressive so far.
Oh, he's been good. He makes
That was good. 9, White playing on the
great
ground.
decisions of when to run, when to pass, and his distribution is strong. He's just benefiting from having a bit of rugby as well, because he's been up with the Chiefs a long time, who are very good halfbacks up there as well, as we know. This is a great decision just to go left, though, just to see where the defenders are and then cut back inside. But look at Duplessis, could if he come back here. There's the man there. He got told to go away, but just his presence there. And the County's playing it on the ground and ping. So now another opportunity, line out time. Can he nail this one?
Goes to Furno once more. Swirling all over the place here. The question is, where's the ball? Counties, I think, have defended this well again.
So that's a couple of cracks the forwards, Wellington forwards have had now. I'm sure Garden Bash will be going to give Hauiti Paripare a tap on the shoulder, saying, well, it's our turn now. If we get another chance, give us the ball. But Counties there, well, they've had to front up in that department. And they certainly have.
They've been great in the set piece, haven't they? And G'd along by that man there, number 7. They're all stepping up in this area. Counties, their scrum's been outstanding as well, and their ball very, very solid,
Out of this stuff here.
giving themselves a great platform.
Good man, Steve, we can have.
Just 3.5 minutes remaining in the half.
Crouch.
2 tries to 1. Counties ahead.
Bind. Sit.
Now Ledger, he's the man to bring it up. Looked to offload, but just couldn't link up with his player. And now Taumatane gets the kick away, and that's a good one too. That's a very good exit from Counties. They've done very well to defend initially and then to bring it up almost to halfway.
Yeah, solid exit. Auburn Ledger, well, he makes the yards in the midfield. Gets over the vantage line, and then it's easy. Taumatane to clear the kick.
Blackwell off the top for Hauti Parapara. Now Karifi.
Yeah, offside.
That's going to be a penalty
Offside.
against Counties.
Tough. Sorry.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough call, Mai. Thinking there, Henwood's trying to get out the way. It's a big gamemanship from Haiti. Pari Pari.
We're done.
Can you tell us something?
Back, where you go, where you go. Yeah, not now.
Yeah, line.
2 Hurricane 7s talking to each other. 2 captains.
Yeah, it's a tough one, I know, but you've got to get out of there. Yeah. Same for you guys.
Well, Counties have conceded the last 6 penalties in a row.
Not go really here, okay?
Nothing here! Nothing here!
So Karifi goes in and plays halfback.
Backwards or wing backwards? No.
Gee, they're lucky to get away with that. Here's a powerful run from Numia. Needs to get that knee down.
Hold.
Howadi Parapara gets it away. Carried up by Karifi. Now Omua, a strong leg drive. Only 5 metres away here. Getting very close to the line as the ball will be there. Goes for Omua, who can be so strong close to the line. Hauti Parapara reaches in for Fido.
No. Yeah, advantage. Playing the 9.
Well, they've conceded penalty after penalty here, Counties. That's 7 in a row now.
No. Just here.
Quickly taken by Furno. But he's well and truly controlled. Now Karifi throws it back on the inside.
Advantage. Penalty.
That's 8 in a row. This is going to be a yellow.
10. 1. 1. Not rolling.
So away goes Sean Bagshaw.
So, this is
Now
time
I
up
guess
here.
Wellington
Scrum.
will have a look at a scrum here as Sean Bagshaw goes to the bin. We've had the hooter, I think, for half time already.
Yeah. Time's off. Yeah, we're going to get someone on.
Well, you see there, he's made the tackle, and I guess, well, no attempt to roll away initially. And he's just an unfortunate player on the back of 7 or 8 penalties in a row that gets the yellow.
Your number 17 will have to go on. This is Mark Royal. Yep. And they'll have to lose. It looks like a loose forward. Yeah.
Yep, that one.
Looks like it is. It's Maljean Ilawa. Number 8 he has come off. So 8 against 7, although the county scrum has been very strong. 2 down this left-hand side there. Billy Proctor, number 15 for Wellington. Number 11.
Crouch!
Patafilo.
Bind. Sit.
Wellington trying to drive back this one-man short scrum, and they're going to try it again.
Yeah, both down on the far side.
It's a pretty good scrum from Counties, really. They held their own there.
Give it a what?
What do you want to see here? You want the backs. Okay. Garden Bishop be wanting the ball here. Some pretty powerful players outside him. Umunga, Jensen, Nassau.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Well, that's what Counties loose forwards will be looking at as well. They'll have one mind at scrum time and one mind of what threat is coming.
If you're not going to use it at the back when it's steady, you can come back
That's
here.
Wellington up that ball, getting back to Ben Nicholas's feet, number 8. They've got their options.
Bind. Sit.
Another good scrum, Counties. Holding well. Ben Nicholas scoops it back under difficulty. Now Garden Bishop has had the ball ripped away and it's been lost. So Counties are going to survive this little foray and they'll slam it away into touch. And that is half-time here in Wellington. And Counties have the lead, having scored 2 tries to 1, and they lead by 12 points to 7. Week 4 of the Mitre 10 Cup, half-time, Counties 12 and Wellington 7. Let's see what the respective teams thought of that first 40 minutes. Firstly, the Wellington camp assistant coach Leo Crowley is standing by with Ben Castle.
Thanks for joining us, Leo. So a pretty tough 40. You probably want to see a bit of a shift from your men.
Oh, definitely. Like we've got the territory possession, but it's how we're using it, and a lot of turnovers. You know, it's just not good enough at the moment. So we'll be looking to speed the game up a bit.
And a bit of set piece, a bit of fine tweaking in there, a bit of tuning in there.
Oh, I don't know whether they're allowed to have another drive, actually. So maybe we can get off the top ball and go.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Thanks.
Well, Simo, a great 40 minutes from your team. Are you happy, Coach?
Yeah, I'm very happy at the moment, but the game is 80 minutes, so we've got to front up in the last 40s and make sure that we do everything right. We're defending well at the start, putting some point up on the scoreboard. We attack the opportunities that we need to attack, so it's all goes well for now.
Well, you're right in this match. Good luck for the second half.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
So Counties will start the second half with 14 players for about 8 minutes or so, with Sean Bagshaw in the bin.
Who's got the time? Is that you, Gordo? When we're ready. Sam! Sam!
Nick Webster, the referee, checking Counties are ready, Wellington are ready, and off we go. Second 40 minutes at the stadium, with Counties ahead, and down it goes to one of the try scorers. Hala gets a nice kick away. Good distance in there, so now Proctor brings it back. And the kick and chase from Billy Proctor in there challenging, not able to get it. And it's been beautifully won by his opposite, Andrew Callaway. And he in turn has fired it straight back to Wellington. They've got to let him go, and they didn't let him go. He got a knee down, Garden Bishop. They may not have heard the call.
No release.
Well, some good skills there. Firstly from Kaloni Hala. Man, what a massive left foot. And then the up and under. And then Callaway, he comes through, gets it, tries a chip kick. And if that had come off and got over
Clear call twice.
Garden Bishop, well, there was space in behind. This here, that's pretty good work. Probably this ain't as good. But if that had gone past him, well, there was a run on, a chase on. Yeah, he got his knee to the ground there, didn't he? Garden Bishop.
Oh, that's a poor throw by O'Moore. Some of the line-out throwing has been average. Mainly it has to be said on the Wellington side.
Okay, so just watch.
Counties Manukau line-out and scrum has worked really well.
Lost forward back here, man.
Just a little bit underpowered at the moment, though, because of
Back here on me.
Bagshaw's sin binning.
On me, boys. Just here.
Coaches would even have sat down when they've
Standard was good first half.
probably
boys.
seen that
Keep
first
back.
throw in Wellington. Well, they had a right tune-up around their line-out.
Hold our gap.
The message in the sheds to get that right. They haven't started that well, so now an opportunity. Say there's an underpowered scrum with Counties, but it has been good.
Crouch!
Tamatani to throw, to put it
Bye.
in at least.
No. No gap. No gap. Crouch! Bind.
Can't keep resetting it.
Sit.
Quickly for Tamatani. A little kick through here by Hohepa. And the bounce is good for Counties. It was grabbed by Foliaki.
It's fine.
Wellington have turned it over, though. They've got a man on the ball, and that's Karifi. Ball is loose. It's been left by Wellington. Rarasia throws it away.
12,
Now the little
thank you.
jab through, and Garden Bishop has to scamper back and lets it roll into touch. Well, nothing much has changed. It's been helter-skelter and turnover ball all over the place. O'Moore throws. Brought down by Furno. Hawati Parapara gets it away.
Stay here. Yep.
Now Garden Bishop deep in his in-goal area.
13, stop!
Straight down to Kurandrani. Haven't seen enough of him with the ball. He's looked good when he's had it. Good charge there by the Asuasu. Lovely offload. This is good stuff from Counties. Chance for Ledger in the corner. That's a good try. I reckon he's got it down. With 14 players, Counties have scored.
Yeah, superb 4 minutes from Counties there. Just good option taking. Firstly, the nice little chip over from Hohepa. Fuluaki, well, he gets it, but then this is just the back of that work. Just the offloads and the tackle. I mean, this one here, this is pretty good. But this next one here, brilliant. That's even better, just the quick hands. And then Ledger, well, he knows where the try line is. He knows where the flag stick is. And in he goes.
That's a lovely offload, as you mentioned. That's Hohepa. A couple of lovely touches in the second half for the number 10 from Counties. I think that little chip kick over the top, which got them into the right area. And there is Callaway. And into the corner. Look at the finish. Very nice.
Really big try that, with 14 players on the field. Hit the post with his last conversion attempt, Riley Hohepa. And this one just drifting away to the left. So an unconverted try scored by Auburn Ledger. 17-7. Counties looking for their second win of the season. Wellington endeavouring to do the same thing. Garden Bishop. Nicely taken in by Jonathan Tomatani. O'Moore. Oh, that's a shambles. The jumper went up way too early. Now the halfback is in trouble. Hawati Parapara, but he's done well.
No, 3.
Blackwell plays halfback. Swings it back
Stop,
for
Garden
Garden Bashop. And in the end, not a bad sort of a kick from Jackson Garden Bashop.
Well, it is a good kick, but man, this line out, surely they talked about this at half time. I mean, that's probably the second one in this half. They had a few more in the first. And what is that, Ben? Is that communication all round, or?
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's just the timing. Who's making the call? There's a lot of chat from County, so they're doing a great job now, foxing them out of where to go. In two minds a bit. Now it is their ball here.
County's line out's been very good. Taken in by Viliami Rarasia. They'll just try and keep this as tight as they can, because less than a minute till they get their 15th man back on the field. Oh dear, wasn't expecting that.
Backwards. No, it was backwards.
Went backwards, and here's Ben Nicholas. Got it away to Furno, popped it up, and Blackwell scores. Well, County's terrible mistake, and a gift try for James Blackwell.
Well, it was. I think they thought Tamatane was going to kick the ball, so they weren't watching or looking at him. An opportunist try you see there. I don't think they weren't looking at all. And there, just the offloads. Inferno onto his lock-in partner, Blackwell. Oh no, he goes on the inside. That one there, well, the two locks working together. Well, that's an easy and a gift, really, for Wellington.
Yeah, they've been working so well in that area as well, Counties, the way they've exited all day through Taumatini, taking those options. They still had to do it, though, didn't they? Those big men. Ben Nicholas using his big body and his skill to offload. Two locks, good try.
Well, they'll be really disappointed, Counties. It was almost like they went into a negative frame of mind, and it cost them. Garden Bashop's conversion attempt is away. So 17 points to 12 now, and
back to a full complement now. Counties back short. Number 1, he comes back on, and he is joined by Maljean Ilawa, number 8. He can go back on too. And Mark Royal, number 17, comes off.
Poor Hepper, again the short one, giving Counties a chance to get in there.
Lost forward.
And sure enough.
No, he's not offside. First one's lost forward.
Well, that's the same kick. They've used this kick right from the start of the match, so they need to fix these little things up, as you said before, Ben. Straight after they score, they make a mistake like this and just give Counties an opportunity.
All right, boys, we've had enough of the gap, okay, so the gap's good. Next one, let's keep it tidy.
Machine. Tell me what's on there.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! Stay there, Mike, stay there.
Back to a full 8. And Counties put the pressure on the Wellington scrum. They could end up, no, they don't get a penalty. Referee holds on long enough.
No black! Use it!
Now, Tamatane gets it away for Rarasia. Now the big prop forward, Tim Metcher. Henwood stands over the ball.
Lost forward.
Oh, that's been lost by
No advantage.
Nabu.
Lost forward.
You can see the disappointment, the words uttering under his breath there, just simple little skills. And at this stage here, they've got Wellington under the pump a little bit. I mean, that there, no pressure really.
No, I was saying, no, it's the last one wasn't going anywhere, so we use it. Crouch!
Typhoon!
Bind!
T, open.
Sit!
Strong counties again.
It's out.
Wellington, they've got it because Ben Nicholas was able
No
to
white, out!
snaffle it.
Get out, 6!
And it's going to be there for Hawati Parapara. Omua.
Backwards.
Garden Bashop went backwards, and it's been snapped up by Proctor. Taking a wee while to put him away.
Tackle.
Finally do. Now, Umaga Jensen.
Strike.
And
Hey. No.
penalty goes against Ben Nicholas. And there's a bit of a scuffle going on here. There's even backs involved.
Thank you.
Well, we'll get through the scuffle there. But that's the thing, Sam. Henwood was talking to the referee earlier on in the first half about off the field, off the ball,
Just hold there.
taking players off the ball. Not too sure what's happened in this ruck here. Something's gone on. Now you see here, Kurandrani, well, he tries to come in,
Sam.
gets the old shoulder.
Sam. Sam. Good to see. So, boys, game's been pretty good. It's pretty tidy. We don't need any of this, okay? So we'll just keep it tidy. So we're going penalty over here for your guy checking the guy off the ball, okay? Clear. So he clearly checked the guy on the ball over here, so it's penalty counties over here. Let's keep it tidy, okay? That's it. Over there. Again, Jared. Yeah, send him on. Penalty here.
No, Wellington looking to make a substitution. Now it'll be Ben Lamb at number 23. He missed last week with a small injury, but he is back on now. And Pepesana Patafilo, his night is done. There he is.
Not a bad bloke to bring on.
Time on, penalty.
So Counties passing up the opportunity to go for 3.
Stay there.
Listen to the noise. Everybody's having their say. Finally was taken in by Henwood. And Counties looking to shift this Wellington forward pack.
6. Advantage, 6. Entry. Stay here.
Now playing under a penalty advantage here, and Tamatane, and that fell loose. I reckon that might be a try.
Time off. Time off.
Possibly came off a Wellington player. They're going to have a look at this, I reckon.
Backwards off black, but I'd like to check it.
Okay, yep. You there, Jared? So, on-field decision try. Can you just check to make sure that there's no knock-on in the lead-up, please? If there is a knock-on, we're going to go back for the penalty. Please.
Tamatana here was under penalty advantage, so he could try throw caution to the wind here, and it's just offload here. Is that? Oh, I think it has gone backwards.
So it's come off black and then back onto his shoulder, and has it gone forward, you reckon? So here we are. It's off black there. It's back onto his shoulder, which has been propelled forward. Shoulders, a knock on.
So it looks like it might have hit Samatain on the shoulder and then gone forward.
Try.
So let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, Jared. On-field decision, try. Happy with that, Jared? Yep, try.
So the try is given.
Well, as you said, penalty advantage, and he's been great tonight, Jonathan Samatain there. And you see there, well, it has come off the shoulder in the end, but that's all good. I think let's play on.
Well, you go back to that check, wasn't it, that penalty against Ben Nicholas that checked them there. Counties take that option there where their forwards have been operating so well. Clinical drive, they're patient, and then just breaking off. They deserve to be in the lead.
Riley Hohepa. And it is up, and it is just away to the left. So the try scored by Melchin Ilua makes it 22 points to 12. Oh, that's a poor kick. And Wellington had to play it first.
Substitutions for Wellington. Yeah, number 20, Luke Tawalupe. He is on for Te Ariki Ben Nicholas. And also number 9, Kimura Hawati Parapara. He's left the field. And Connor Collins is on at number 21.
Keep working on the gap, boys.
Well, these guys need to get a bit of spark. It just seems like Wellington are not quite there. Just mistakes.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Samatain, away it goes for Hohepa. Oh, and he's overcooked it badly. Wasn't even close. And you could hear the exasperation.
Right, line, back, get back. Back.
Omua to throw. It's been an issue tonight, but Furno wins it well. Collins away for a Garden Basher. Strong run by Kafa Tolu. Collins again. Umaga Jensen breaking 2 or 3 tackles. Lays it back for Collins. Now Karifi. Garden Basher for Furno. Nice little reverse pass there. Now Umaga Jensen has the short. Got it away for Ben Lamb. And off goes Ben Lamb. Thought he got the call from the inside. Philip Collins might have won this.
Here it is.
Did very well to do so, actually. Now Fido bouncing out of a few tackles and a few more.
Stay there,
Collins back to his feet. Omua, so Garden Basham. Charging goes Karifi. Snapped up by Omua. Garden Basham once more. 10 out from the 22. There's Collins, feeds it away for Karifi. Umaga Jensen for Lamb. Lamb looks to get on the outside. Gives it away to Kafa Tolu. Goal line just 5 or 6 metres away. Good defence there by halfback Samatain, but he might have been offside. Umaga Jensen throws himself at the defence. Now Collins away for Karifi. Wellington having another shot at the line through Fido.
Behind the line.
Blackpool stands over it. He's got one tonight. He might have another. Certainly appealing for it.
Time off. No grounding?
Not seen a
No grounding. And you clear of the ball? So you couldn't see the ball? Jared? On-field decision, there's no try. I haven't got a clear grounding. Can you just check that, please?
No confidence amongst the Wellington team. They haven't gone back to halfway. So it was Blackwell who took it in.
You see Peter Umaga Jensen, he's standing there. He seems to think it's down. Look at him. He could be a referee in that position.
Yep. Yep, okay. So, no try, 5-minute scrum. Wellington.
But we talked about the reserves coming on and adding a bit of spark, and certainly Ben Lamb's come on.
Again?
He's made 2 telling runs, and he's added that spark, hasn't he? He showed a little bit more patience, Wellington, hanging on to the ball, making right
penalty
decisions.
advantage over here for off the feet. So we're just waiting for these subs. Time's off.
Some substitutions now for
Other
Counties.
subs done, Jared?
Mark Royal, he's on for Sean Bagshaw. As you see this
So
Ben Lamb
we're playing
work
under
here. This is
penalty
impressive,
advantage,
bringing in
so we're
2 defenders
penalty
into
here
offload.
for Wellington.
Kafatolu.
We're playing under time's off because we're
It's
waiting
a
for
one-on-one
subs.
to carry that ball. This is Wellington after 10, 11 phases of really good rugby, getting over the advantage line, exactly what they need to do. And they were under advantage. Corey Jane was out there, the waterman, into the scrum. Another substitution as well, Dan Hyatt, number 20 for Counties. He is on for Sekili Nabu.
On this side, please. All right, boys over here, okay? All right.
Well, Wellington trusting their scrum here. It hasn't always been great tonight.
Crouch!
They've got to get this hit right. And Connor Collins, number 21, the reserve halfback, he's got to get that ball in quickly. It's got to be struck well by Safamu and straight out.
Now he's got it in. Scrum holding this time. So Collins, off it goes to Garden Bashop, right in front of Arso. Hardly been in the game tonight, Vince Arso. Now it pops up for the new man, Tau Alupe. Collins has a little go himself. Numia had a go. Furno, they're inside the 5 metres. Counties, though, very physical. Holding up well at the moment. Now Collins. Collins gets it quickly. Garden Bashop delivers wide. Lamb gets away from his man.
Come back here.
Collins for Numia.
Tackle!
Garden Bashop again tries the inside path. Didn't actually deliver the pass at all.
There you are. White, get out.
Omua.
White out.
Collins again. So almost got through. Ledger just managed to clip the heels. Looks like they've turned it over here, Counties. They have. And Taumatein gets the kick away, and they've defended well. It's been an issue in their first 3 games, their defence, but it's not an issue tonight.
Dan Hyatt, number 20, just come on as reserve. He's got the turnover. Great defence. Kuranjarani, well, he's done this a few times tonight. He's had to make a decision whether to come in, and he's come in and rushed the pass, caused a mistake. You see here, right over the ball. Lovely turnover. Dan Hyatt.
Counties have made a couple of substitutions now. Jonathan Taumatini, his night is done. What a great night he's had. And Liam Daniela, number 21, is on for him. And also Donald Marker, number 16. He is on for Joe Royal.
Hang on, time's off. Time's off. Time's off. Time's off. We're waiting for this man to get off. Time on.
Blackwell wins it. Karifi sprints it wide for Collins. Now here's Herson. Danger man. Collins goes again. Short pass. Counties concede another penalty. Their 10th of the match.
Too slow. One of you guys here.
Point set, please.
Shot. Shot.
Oh, change of thinking here. Going to have a shot at goal.
Well, County's point of view, that's almost a win for them, really. 3 points if Garden Bishop kicks it, but defensively they've been good. That's obviously one thing they've worked on during the week. You know, they can certainly score points, but I think they're the third worst in the competition defensively, but tonight they've been great.
Garden Bishop's kick is a good one. So he adds 3 points to the Wellington total. And it's 22 to 15.
Yeah, with adding those 3 points, they add some more ammo into their forward pack. Number 19, Naitoa Akoi. He's on for Josh Furno.
So just wait for some to get off.
Now let's see where the Counties go with the short kickoff. It's been really effective for them tonight. Riley Wohepa. No, this time they go the long way. Taken down by Lamb. Immediately claimed and a good tackle by Kurandrani. Collins gets it off to Omur. And over the 22 he goes. Back for Garden Bishop. Straight down the throat of Callaway for Counties Manukau. Haven't had the ball for a while, so they were going to run it up there for a moment, but decided against it. Callaway takes it back inside his 22, challenged by his opposite Proctor. Got his kick down as far as Wes Hurson. And Wellington look to run this back, and Hurson gets all the way back to halfway. And Collins slings it off to Garden Bishop. Charging after this goes Umaga Jensen. Lobs the pass back. Kurandrani, though, has managed to intercept. And he's got it away to fellow winger Hala. And he's got a powerful punch on him. That's a beauty again. That's a really good kick. Didn't quite make it to the goal line. So Garden Bishop has to thump it back, and he does a good job as well.
Well, that man Kurandrani again, he's had his defensive qualities, he's come in, but that time he had to turn around and chase, and he's got the big mid out and knocked the ball down. And as you said, there's Bohala, he's got a massive left boot. Almost kicked at the length of the field.
Well, did Umaga Jensen, did he need to pass that?
Well, he had a bit of time, I reckon. He could have had
Could have held a bit longer.
Yep.
Well, Counties, they've made some substitutions. Number 19, Jonathan Cowell. He's on for number 4, Viliami Rarasea.
All right, boys, good to go. Let's go.
Well, defensive qualities tonight of Counties has been outstanding. They certainly came into this match with a great attacking record, but also their defence needed working on, and they've certainly worked hard on it and have done really well. Some try-saving tackles on occasions.
They've really stayed connected tonight, even if men have come in. They've backed each other up. Their scrambling D's been great. Physicality's been great.
So Donald Maka is the replacement hooker. Haven't seen a lot of the ball in recent times, Counties. Good scrapping run downfield by the Asuasu. And Wellington win another penalty with their captain over the ball.
Time. So he's not off the... Yeah, hey, so this one's clearly not off the ball, okay?
Can I just talk to you about that?
Yep.
Once we go for a ball, we get there, giving away
Okay,
penalties.
so you've got the last 2 penalties down there, sitting off their feet, and so you're not happy with that?
I'm just saying it's quite consistent.
Yeah.
In the first half, they got the yellow card, but you know.
Time's off for this injury.
That's all I'm saying.
So, early game tomorrow in Dunedin. There's a Heartland Championship match, North Otago, Wairarapa Bush. That's followed by the Ramfilly Shield Challenge from Manukau. Haven't held the Shield for a long time against Otago. Then on Saturday, the opening game is Canterbury against Southlands. And the middle game, if you like, is Northland Hawke's Bay from Whangarei. And the late game comes from Hamilton, where Waikato will host Auckland. 2 games on Sunday, starting North Harbour Bay of Plenty. And then Taranaki against Tasman, who are looking outstanding so far this season, unbeaten after 3 rounds. About 14 left here in the capital, and it's a good scrap. Counties,
so the subs needs to go, okay?
Looks like problems here for Alex Fido.
Cheers.
And he's had his injury concerns, Ben.
He's had a bit of a shoulder trouble this season. There's substitution on there. I hope it's not too serious for him. He's been a big contributor this match and his ball carrying, scrummaging. But it is Kaliopasi Ului Lakepa, number 18, is on.
James O'Reilly then replacing Omua. Let's see how the line-out goes. First one worked okay as Karifi gets it away for Collins. So O'Reilly has to stay there at halfback. Off to Ta'alupe. Now Collins for Garden Basham. Proctor. Billy Proctor, the fullback, over the 22 he goes. Collins away for Kafatolu.
Yeah, it's fine.
Garden Basham slings it across to one of the new men on the field, Ta'alupe. Umaga Jensen using his considerable strength to fight down towards the 22.
No, it's good. First defender, stay. Hold.
Carried up by Ulia Keeper. Now Blackwell running hard as always. Defending well though. Proctor slings it wide. And Karifi. Loose pass. Tidied up by Arso. Short pass dropped by Numia. So a chance of a counter here from Counties, and they've got a few players. As Hala puts the kick in, and the race is on. And this is Garden Basham who's got back. He's got a bit of support too from Umaga Jensen. And he comes to grief just in Counties territory. Collins, Garden Basham again. Now Proctor. Makes it into Counties territory with just over 11 to go. Garden Basham looking for a bit of space and finding it. And a good kick by Jackson Garden Basham puts Wellington on attack, but it's Counties ball.
Subs. White 3.
Yeah, well, it's not pretty, is it, this game? But as you mentioned before, Nisbo, it's a good old scrap. When you think one team's going well, the mistake happens. You get the turnover.
Black 12, black 1, sub.
The other team has a crack.
Time's off.
A lot of substitutions down here, not happening. Morgan Poy, number 17, he is on for Xavier Numia for Wellington. Trent Renata, number 22 for Wellington, he is on for Peter Umaga Jensen. For Counties, Lee Hughes, number 18, he is on for Tim Mitchell.
Loose at the back of the Counties ruck, but Looks like it'll come eventually. And it does. And scrambled into touch by Hohepa. Got to sort out the Dwayne Monkley medal winners points for today. Ben, any thoughts?
Put me on the spot, that's right.
Yeah, I'm hoping I would. Give you a bit of time to think about it as Wellington attack once more. Here's Garden Basham running inside the 22. He's lost the ball in the tackle.
No, it's not a strip, it's lost forward. There was two, black and then white.
Well, pretty good effort from a Counties number 9 today, but we just see Wellington now getting their roll on. Garden Basham just running, but their defence of this team today, Counties, they talked about it during the week. Daryl Suso, the coach, he wanted better communication on defence, more physicality in the defence, the way that they operate in a line and come off the line together. Well, they've certainly done that tonight.
Let's go, come on.
You can see that stat there. They've had to work really hard on D as well. I mean, 10 minutes 33 in their own 22. They haven't had a lot of ball, especially in the second half. They've worked hard on D.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
So the new halfback is Daniela. Oh, they've got a good scrum going here. They might be able to make a penalty inside their own half. The ball's all over the place in this scrum. Now Daniela gets it. And it was nicely handled by Callaway. So Wellington look to bring it back from just on halfway through Hurson. It's there for Collins, and it's a loose distribution, and it's there for Counties. And again, they're going to play the game. And here's Hala coming flying downfield. Getting back after it was Garden Basham, and he's done pretty well as long as he can get players back behind the ball.
8 wide out.
And they have. So Collins looking to see where he can send the ball. Goes wide for Uliala Kipa. Now Collins works it back and thumped hard downfield. That's a powerful punt.
Well, no, it's all about slowing it down now for Counties. Yeah, they still have to keep on playing with 8 minutes left. But they're in the right part of the field now. They haven't spent too much time this end of the field. They still got to hang on to the ball, build some phases.
Time off.
I think I'm with you, Ben. Jonathan Taumatane, I think he's had a great game today, number 9, Counties number 9. Whatever way this game goes.
So the Pacifica Challenge on Saturday, 1:30. Samoa, New Zealand Heartland team, and then Fiji against Tonga. So a lot of good rugby on Sky over this coming weekend. And Farah Palmer, 2 games in the first round there. Canterbury Wellington from Christchurch, and then from Hamilton, Waikato against Auckland. So Counties, they've never been behind in this game.
That's 1-9. Use it now.
Have to use the ball. Coming rather slowly for Daniela. Makes the kick. Garden Basham able to secure possession.
Release, get out. No,
Counties won't be that happy about turning possession over. They haven't had very much of it in the second half at all, but they have defended well. Here's Blackwell. Collins hands it off to O'Reilly. Collins once more. Short pass. Pass delivered by Blackwell. Now Collins. Runners coming from everywhere. Arseholt almost overran the ball that time.
Use it.
Collins for Garden Bishop. Blackwell again. Collins for O'Reilly. James O'Reilly. But again, the defensive screen has been very solid. Proctor drops the pass off for Renata. Hurson. Collins again. This time it's Morgan Poit.
Yeah, he has.
Wellington looking to move it down the blind side this time.
No, stay there.
Collins having a little dab on his own. He's looked pretty lively, the little halfback, since he came into it.
You're fine. No, it's not.
Now Lamb. He's been well contained, Ben Lamb. Collins gets there. Now the charge from Ta'alupe.
16.
Oh, here we go. Yellow
Senegal
card.
coming over, playing it.
So for the second time in the match, Counties lose a player to the bin, and this will be for the rest of the game.
Yeah, time's off.
They'll be disappointed with that. Totomaka, they'll be doing so well on D. Trusting each other and repelling everything that Wellington are throwing at them.
Sam. So 2 minutes for slowing it down. We've had 2 penalties back here. This one's cynical, straight over, slapping out, okay? In this zone when they're attacking. So they're attacking, he's straight over. No need to do that, okay? We're going to go for blood here or it's clean?
Well, what Wellington do here will be key. They haven't signalled anything as yet, but it looks like he's going for that line out there, a man up. Now as well, losing Donald Marker, so they'll have to lose traditionally a loose forward as well. If they bring a front rower on, they'll go for that line out.
Right, we're right. Let's go. Time on. Penalty. Slapping. No. No, it's over here. In front of the line. No, I'm done here. Boys.
So play resumes. Less than 5 minutes remaining in this game. And Counties, for the second time in the match, are down to 14 players. So their defensive qualities that have been outstanding tonight will be tested again as O'Reilly makes the throw. Karifi slings it away for Collins. Now Lamb rips it away, holding him up in the tackle. Still going, Ben Lamb. And they're only 5 metres away. So now Counties have to really defend hard. Big charge coming from Ta'alupe. Another penalty coming as Collins reaches in. Garden Bishop gets it across, and there's going to be a try here for Proctor. So Proctor scores, but it's wide out, and it'll be a tough kick for Garden Bishop.
Well, Kurandrani, you see him, he comes in this time, doesn't quite pay off. He almost gets the inset there, but an easy run in for Proctor. But now, Garden Bishop, well, he's taking it back. He needs to nail this.
Well, there'll still be about 2.5 minutes, even if this were to miss. Counties won't be in a rush to bring it back to halfway, one way or the other, you wouldn't think. So here is Garden Bishop. And And what a kick that is. So Garden Bishop converts. It's 22 all. And County's bringing the ball back. Well, no, they're keen to get on with it. Well, it's worked. The short kicks worked before, so, but they're not going to do it. Hohepa makes the kick. County's charging down on this, and Lamb has it, but he's right on his own 22. Now Collins gets it away. And Wellington have had most of the possession in the second half. Garden Bishop lobs it away for Proctor, who scored the try. And away goes Billy Proctor. Collins again hands it off to O'Reilly, charging hard. Good run by the replacement hooker. Now Garden Bishop. Karifi lost it. And a chance for Counties maybe, with 90 seconds remaining, as Kurandrani lobs the pass out. Nice hands there.
Still advantage for Lost Ford.
Still playing an advantage for a Lost Ford.
No advantage. Going back here, Lost Ford black. Over here. Yeah.
So they'll be able to set a scrum, but of course Counties won't have a great platform here because they're a man down.
They are a man down, but their scrum has been pretty strong.
Yeah, heavy. They're coming.
And one word being barked down here is discipline. Now they've got to be squeaky clean to Wellington.
Mark's just here.
What do you
to bring on? Here's Joe Royal. I think the way Counties have gone today, they just keep attacking, don't they?
Well, you play phases, get to the middle of the field and try a drop goal. I don't know. I mean, it's
Jared, have we got a man
do you
off?
chance your arm?
Yeah.
Well, they've been king of the bonus points this year, Counties. They have scored 4 tries tonight.
Let's go. Time on. Scrum.
Wellington have only scored the 3.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! No, we're not having that, boys. Stability after the set, eh?
Wellington have already had the 1 draw this season against Hawke's Bay. They've had the final hooter sound. So next time dead, that'll be it.
Crouch!
Counties have led all the way, and Wellington have just hauled them back
Bind!
with that converted try.
Sit!
So it's Liam Daniela to get it in.
Use it!
Trying to milk a penalty at this point, but it's not coming their way. Now here's Kurandrani, who's been a danger man when he's had the ball, which is rarely. So Daniela gives it up.
Turnover's good. Turnover's good.
Turnover, ball turned over. So Wellington might have one final shot at this. Collins gets it off. Now Asso in centre field. Collins again for Garden Bishop. Nobody will be kicking the ball now. Time pretty much up. Run up by Ulialakipa. Now Proctor away for Ben Lamb. Got his pass away. Karifi looks for support. Now there's a chance here for Kafatolo. Kafatolo gets it off, and there's Karifi. And Wellington have snatched this in the final minute of the game. Unbelievable.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you go right back to the turnover ball, I think that was Duplessis Karifi with the turnover. and he's the man that gets the spoils in the end. But Counties will be disappointed, but here they make the break. Ben Lamb in the offload. Karefi's he's involved there. Proctor, well, he did well there to throw that ball backwards. And the man who gets the spoils, Karefi, he's had a great game tonight. And Wellington, well, they get out of jail with this one.
Well, he was the man also that lost that ball on the knock on. Then he turns it over, then he scores the final one. Brilliant. Kafutolo did so well. And then his captain, look at the celebrations. The bench are up as well. Means a lot to them. They fought to the bitter end.
The captain scores the try. Garden Bishop puts over the conversion. And Wellington have somehow won this match in the capital 29-22.